It's clobbering time. Oh, that's smart. What's up, you guys? This is AJ coming to you once again from the flip side, and today I want to take a look at the Spider-Man retro carded Sandman figure. Quickly looking at the package, of course, you can see the 90s Spider-Man logo, picture of Sandman on the side, figure himself and all of his accessories. Another picture of Sandman showing you can swap his head and hands out. Little bio, bunch of mumbo jumbo. So I'm going to crack him open and we'll see what we got going on. Now, taking a look at the figure, he definitely is Sandman. He has the appropriate striped green shirt, different shades of greens, obviously, and the brown pants. We'll get a closer look. And I will say the paint came out very clean on this guy, so that's cool. And then he's got some nice textured pants, some wrinkles, seam going down. So yeah, and some nice boots. I mean, Sandman's not known for a dynamic costume, so there's not much to say what makes him shine or his powers. I do like the face sculpt, and he's got the Norman Osborn-esque hair like he always has had, so that's pretty cool. Now, I did hear gripes. People were upset with this release because of his size, because Sandman is a beefier character, a bigger character, and I can see that for sure. Me, I don't have a Sandman in my collection. I was going to get the Marvel Select Sandman. A lot of people use him as well. That didn't happen to get the previous Marvel Legends. And I was thinking about getting him until they announced this one. So even though, yeah, he's not as beefy as most people imagine Sandman to be, or as he often appears in the comics, I think he's big enough to be fine for my collection and for my needs, but I do understand people's gripes. Now, I know I usually show off the accessories first, but to me, they're pretty cool looking accessories, so I figured I'd just do articulation first, and he does articulate really nicely. His head looks back a little, that much, or up that much, I should say, forward a lot. You get side to side, a little bit of tilt. His arm will go up that far, and of course, come down and go all the way around if you want it to. Bicep swivel. Pinless double jointed elbows that go up really nice for a muscular guy. And of course, you got the wrist articulation, hinge in and out. Is in and out on here too. Yep, both sides in and out. And then you've got a waist swivel, which the cut is really nice, perfectly between the shirt and the pants. So that is cool. And then he can get about that much crunch forward, that much arc back. Kicks up nicely. Back not so much. Hits butt sculpt. Out. So-so. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knees that go really far. Nice range of motion. And you get ankle back a little bit, ankle forward a little bit. Fortunately, the boot crashes against the, well, actually, they're more shoes than boots. I'm not sure now going back. Oh, they look like shoes, but I don't know if it's supposed to be a boot with this over. But either way, I'm going to say shoes now. I did say boots earlier. But it crashes into the cuff of the pants. Then you get nice articulation. I will note, the elbows are pinless, but the knees are not. So I'm nowhere near close to being a reuse expert, but that gets me thinking because of that. It's also got some shiny stuff, but maybe the legs are reuse from somewhere. Also, if you notice, it's shiny here for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, so decent articulation. For accessories, we get these sand effects. I'm guessing, I'm going to try it out. I'm guessing they cover his arms. I'm not really sure yet, but they do a nice job with a nice texture of evoking the look of sand. Same with the big old fist. Just nice texture. Definitely gives you that sand vibe again. So they did a really nice job with these accessories, I think. Here's a big like mace head. And then we get the alternate head where someone cuffed him upside the head or shot him and he's got a big hole, which I think that is cool too. I mean, I probably won't display him like that, but for photos and stuff, nice little addition. So here he is with some of his effects, everything but the alternate head. And I will say, so the pieces, you pop the hand off, you put those other pieces I thought were maybe for the legs. They're not. They're the slip covers for here, so it looks like his sand powers come out more. Then you plug the fist and the mace in. And I will say something about the sand effects. They make him heavy and harder to stand. Oh, look. Oh. But I'm sure if I messed around with him, I could get him to stand. There we go. Oh, see him slipping? But anyway, yeah. So he does look really cool with these effects, for sure. I will say this one was hard to pop. This one, I got that pop. The peg is actually really thin and long. There's no hinge. And I got that to pop, a nice pop. This one, I can't get the pop nice, and I can just plop it out. But I'll play around with it. I think I have to get the proper angle and everything of the cover of this piece. But yeah, still, I think it looks really cool. And here he is with all of his accessories, alternate accessories. We've got the blasted out head, and of course the mace and the fist. And yeah, I think the accessories we got with this guy are really cool, and you can get a lot of cool poses and pictures with him, especially some nice fight scenes. So bottom line for me is I'm really happy that I picked up Sandman. I know he might not be for everybody due to his size. I don't have a Sandman, as I've said earlier in the video. So this will do me just fine. If Marvel Legends came out with a bigger Sandman, would I pick him up? Probably, yeah. But this one right now will fill my needs. So I guess the question is, would I recommend him? It depends what you're looking for. If you're like me and needed Sandman to fill a hole on your shelf, this does perfectly fine. If you're a stickler and want the most perfect representation of Sandman that you could find, maybe look to the Marvel Select or track down the now expensive Build-A-Figure from Marvel Legends. But yeah, if you're looking for a bigger, bulkier Sandman, I would say go with the Select. It'll save your wallet. That being said, drop me a comment. If you own this Sandman, what do you think of him? If you don't own him, would you consider picking him up? And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, thwip that notification bell, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys soon right back here on the Thwip side. Later.